Welcome to Summarize Science, where we break down the latest research for you. We often think of stars as random points of light, each with its own unique orientation, like countless spinning tops scattered across a floor. But what if there's a hidden order to them? A new paper published in the Astrophysical Journal Letters explores this very question, looking deep into a stellar nursery called the Lupus star-forming region. This region, seen here, is a massive cloud of gas and dust about 500 light-years away, where hundreds of new stars are being born. The researchers wanted to know if the environment of this giant cloud leaves a lasting imprint on the stars that form within it. Specifically, they measured a property called the magnetospheric inclination 461 of these young stars. You can think of this as the tilt of the star's powerful magnetic axis relative to our line of sight. If the stars were truly independent, you'd expect their tilts to be completely random. To find out, the scientists used a powerful clustering algorithm, basically a sophisticated computer program designed to find hidden patterns in data. And what they found was astonishing. The stars' inclinations are not random at all. As you can see from the colored groups on this map, stars that are physically close to each other in space tend to have very similar tilts. For instance, the stars in the green group, known as Lupus 3, are almost all tilted the same way, pointing nearly directly towards us. So, what could be causing this large-scale alignment? The team traced it back to immense, parsec-scale forces shaping the entire region. Giant, expanding bubbles of gas, pushed outwards by powerful winds and ancient supernova explosions from nearby massive stars, are acting like cosmic shockwaves. These shockwaves compress the gas in the Lupus cloud, triggering the birth of new stars and forcing them into a similar alignment along filamentary structures. This is a direct connection between forces acting over dozens of light years and the orientation of individual, newly formed star systems. This tilt doesn't just apply to the star's magnetic field. Other studies show it often corresponds to the tilt of the protoplanetary disk, the dusty ring where planets form. And this is where it gets really important for all of us. This discovery has major implications for how we search for exoplanets. Astronomers usually assume that the star systems they survey are randomly oriented. This assumption is built into the calculations that tell us how common planets are in the galaxy. But if entire regions of stars are aligned, as this study shows, it introduces a bias we've never accounted for. We might be over or underestimating the number of planets out there simply because we've been looking at star systems that are all tilted the same way. So, let's recap the groundbreaking findings. First, the orientation of young stars in the Lupus region is not random. They cluster together with similar tilts. Second, this alignment is caused by massive, external forces from nearby superbubbles, linking the largest and smallest scales of star formation. And finally, this non-uniformity means we may need to rethink our strategies and calculations for finding and counting worlds beyond our solar system. Future work will now look to other star-forming regions to see if this is a universal feature or something unique to neighborhoods like Lupus. It's a fantastic reminder that the universe is interconnected in ways we are only just beginning to understand. Thanks for joining us on Summarize Science.